Ladies and gentlemen, right now as we speak, everything is crashing. And I'm not talking about one thing, I'm talking about everything crashing right now. It's absolutely crazy. And I know I'm like acting excited about it, I'm acting happy, but right now I think is one of the craziest times we've seen for the US markets in a very long time. And that's because right now the recession fears are at an all-time high, it seems. I know just earlier today I was saying, I don't think the recession is here just quite yet. And I still actually don't think it's here. But when taking a look at the news, it is absolutely insane the amount of fear that is out there. Just take a look at some of the headlines I've shown above right here. Fear of US recession rattles global markets as tech shares fall. Why a weaker jobs market is sparking recession fears. Stocks drop. NASDAQ confirms correction as recession fears mount. And just to put it into perspective, just a staggering amount of money that was wiped out of the stock market over the past few hours. Take a look at this. I'm not sure if these numbers are true, but guys, before we move on, make sure you go ahead and press that like button if you have not done it yet. But take a look at these numbers. Right now it says I don't believe this. Earlier I saw it's about 1 trillion. Right now it says $3 trillion were wiped out of the markets over the past few hours. If that is true, this is just insanity. But Ash said, breaking news, massive crash in the stock market. More than $3 trillion wiped out. Pray for crypto. And I was praying, all right? I've been praying, but as every single one of you can see, Bitcoin just went to $61,000. Ethereum right now is sitting below $3,000. BNB 550 actually holding up quite nicely. Solana back at $150. XRP back at 56 cents. All the gains over the past couple of weeks have just been absolutely wiped out over the past couple of hours here. And man, the fears, as I just stated earlier, they're at some crazy levels. And I just found out that Amazon is freaking, guys, take a look at this right here. Amazon is down 9% in a day. No way. This is absolutely crazy what we're seeing right here. Almost every single company you know and love is down in the, hey, wait a minute. McDonald's is up. People still need them burgers flipped, huh? So at least all of y'all got a job still, because I guess McDonald's is not going away anytime soon. Anyway, here's a slightly further list or longer list of everything that's happening right now. As you can see, it's just, it's mayhem, man. Everything is falling. Earlier, I was talking about, why is the crypto market falling? And I thought I had a good reason. And the main reason is because Genesis got so much of their Bitcoin and ETH back. It did make sense for that to push the crypto market a little bit. But all of a sudden, the recession fears grow so high that everything everywhere started to fall. It's just absolute insanity. Apple stock finished flat. Actually, Apple stock did quite okay. Intel stock plummets most in 40 years amid massive restructuring. That is kind of apart, I'd say, or how do you say it? Like separate from this whole crash debacle. Stocks hammered after this week's labor data shows investors treating bad news as bad news. Man, I'm telling you, this has been one of the craziest days in the stock market in a long while. And I mean, there's right now, if we're looking at the data, here's the real-time SAM rule recession indicator, for example. If we're taking a look at the numbers, it really does kind of look like a recession is looming, or at least the fears of it are growing ever so slightly. I don't even want to say ever so slightly. They're growing actually pretty crazy fast right here. And obviously, just taking a look back at it, it's never, okay, I guess there's been a couple of points, but it's almost never gotten to this high of a number, this relatively similarly to the previous times where a recession did actually hit. And I think for the most part, my theory of earlier is still quite correct, meaning that what we're witnessing right now is not where the recession starts, because even if you look back at the times where the prices, or I should say, the fears increased, it still actually took a significant amount of months for it to actually go and spiral out of control. But from almost any angle, it seems we are very, very close to it, or at least the people have been pricing it in. And that's another interesting point for Bitcoin, really. If you think about it, people selling off their Bitcoin right now is kind of the worst thing that you can do. And that's exactly what BlackRock was saying earlier. People are forgetting this. But Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, was literally saying that many people are buying this right now, Bitcoin, and they're seeing it as an opportunity. And when I say Bitcoin, I mean all the coins, but hey, they're buying it as an opportunity to basically hedge against the whole shebackle going down. Right now, entire stock market, boom, to the ground. What are people doing? Let me dump my Bitcoin. Dumbasses, right? That's the only thing I can tell about them. Dumbass is the most stupid value proposition I can think of. But It's what people do. People are stupid. Right now, many that are selling are either really fearful or don't know what's going on, so they think, oh, let me press the sell button. At the end of the day, though, the value proposition is too strong. If you're not thinking about buying here, I'm not the one holding it against you, because I understand. Fear, it's like contagious is what they call it. But the way I see it is, what else are you going to buy? You're going to get yourself some US dollars. US stock market goes to absolute zero. Good luck with your US dollars, right? Oh, let me buy some stock. Again, stock market had a massive crash. If a recession hits, your stocks will go to absolute zero. So what's the point in that, huh? What are you going to hold? What are you going to go for? So again, getting back to it, crypto's value proposition really ain't that bad as long as you're not over leveraged. But I guess that speaks for itself. Anyway, guys, I do not want to take too much of your time. Just want to quickly bring up to date that things are absolutely crazy right now. If you didn't do it yet, make sure you press that like button, especially if you, how do you say it even? Appreciate, I was looking for that word, the emergency little update here. Because again, so crazy. I've not seen this in a while. Wanted to quickly update, but I'm personally buying here. Again, if we see a $60,000 Bitcoin tomorrow, we saw 53 a couple weeks ago. I'm fine with it. I'll be buying, and that's about it.